Daisy ofs. Let's just zoom in slightly and straighten this up slightly. I think you should all be able to see now, but do shout if you can't. I'm just going to zoom in a little bit more. Move my sweary pencil case out of the way. Cool. How is everybody? Just moving. Rearrange the desk ever so slightly. Have you all had a good week? Are you having a good morning? Did you remember that the clock's changed? Are you discombobulated? Tell me. For anyone that's new watching, a couple of things. Make sure that you flip the chat to live chat instead of top chat, otherwise it skips a load of stuff. And yeah, if you want to partake in the chat, you will need to be logged into YouTube. Otherwise it doesn't allow it. And welcome. If we have any new people, if you feel brave, say hello. If you're, I wouldn't say old people, but people, regulars is a better phrase, then welcome. Have we got any VIPs? Have you been busy shopping the bookworm range? If so, what was your fave thing? Yeah. Hello, everybody. I am going to do something a bit different today. I've just prepped it very slightly. I'm going to use my sprocket. I've just been away for a week. Anyone that follows me will know. Been on Hollybobs with Freckle Bean and my mum. It was my Christmas present from my mum to me and Freckle. A little mini break in Norfolk, and it was lovely. So I thought I would do a little spread with memories of my mini break. And I know I can use some spring stuff. Yeah. So I hope that's okay with everybody. It's tough if it isn't. That's what I'm doing. Let's have a look at the comments. Carol said, woke up and panicked it was after 9 on new time and VA book launch was already up. I had the same. I don't know why I planned a launch for the day that the clocks moved forward, because it meant that I had to be up super early on a Sunday. Zoe's been poorly. Bless you. Hope you feel better. Carol says the new days and date stickers are my new favourite. They have actually sold the best of all the sticker sheets, which is amazing. It's always the kind of, I won't say basics, but you know what I mean, the stuff that you can use in lots of different ways that sells well. Rebecca says, love the bookworm range, can't wait for my new order to arrive. Dawn's got her bookworm order. Tanya's got all the book stuff. Cool, I'm glad you like it. So it's been one that's been planned for a while. So I printed off some photos with my sprocket, which are here. I wonder if this light's a bit too bright for things with photography. I'm just going to turn it down ever so slightly. I think it's flaring off of the floor tools. Some great pictures of Tiny Dog on her adventures. So I'm going to do a double page spread. This is officially my first day back at work after a week off. So sorry if I'm not in the flow yet. So I want some spring stuff, which I think is in one of these envelopes. What's in here? Oh, first one. Freckle did have a wonderful time, a bit too much of a wonderful time. and that she was poorly yesterday and ended up having to go to the vets. But she feels much better today. She's very dramatic. It's my tiny dog. She's okay now. I think she just overdid it on the snacks. I have to remember how teeny she is. It doesn't take very many snacks to upset her, and I think she maybe had a touch of pancreatitis, very mild pancreatitis, but she's quite dramatic, so she wouldn't eat and she was feeling all sorry for herself. So we went to see the lovely vets that I used to work for, and she had an anti-sickness injection, and within an hour she was barking at me for her dinner. So all is well with the world again. She is going to the vets on Thursday this week to a specialist, because she has to have an investigation as to why she is so snorty and snuffly. So she's, I think, going to have a CT scan. Nothing like extra for my little girl. So we were there for 4 days, so it kind of makes sense to kind of quadrant it into 4. I'm going to... On the first day, I've got Freckle in Sheringham and Freckle in the car. Then the last day we went to Ely. Second day we went to Wells. Next the sea. And then we went to first day. Second day. Then we went to Chroma. And this is Chroma. I think that's it. Yeah. So Gemma says, I've just used that sticker sheet for a week. So quick and easy. Yeah, they really are. They make things really quick. Which is, for some reason my YouTube is behind. Yeah, what we wanted with them is to make it so that it would be a super quick setup. I'm wondering whether I need to do this over 4 days, like a double page, maybe, because I've got quite a lot of pictures. May as well, huh? May as well. You know I do love a Dutch door. Yeah, okay. I've got a sprocket, which is this little, I can't show you because I'm using my phone to film, which is why I've printed them off already. But basically, it's a little tiny printer. I'll show you. This is the printer photo paper that you get for it. And it connects to your phone. And they come out of this end here. And they're pretty decent quality. And they're sticky on the back, so you can peel this off. And they'll stick straight in. I always forget that I have it. So I'm trying to remember to add photos. Especially when they're of tiny dog on her travels. Why do you have a love-hate relationship with your sprocket, Louise? I had an argument with mine this morning because I forgot how to use it. Is it a similar thing? After I'd argued with it, it was fine. I just rubbish. I was like, why isn't it working? And it's because I hadn't connected to Bluetooth and I just expected it to do it automatically. Yeah, that's it, Alex. It's remembering to charge it. But I have. Now I can have pictures in my journal. So I've just cut across the page and then stuck the flap down so that my page isn't weakened. And let's think about what washi tape we want to use for this. I'm thinking maybe this paw print one, or maybe beach huts. Ooh, yeah, beach huts. I love this washi tape, so cute. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not the best picture quality in the world, but it does the job. For example, I don't know if you can see, this is Freckle. I'll show you the Freckle ones. It's a bit washed out, but they're okay. Yeah, I got a bit overexcited of printing out photos today, and I've used up the majority of the paper that I had. But as I say, I don't remember to use it very often, so I have to remember to get some more. Oh, my nails. They are spring themed. Excuse my dirty hands. Green and purple. My hands are all scratched up. So to add to the fun of my week off, my boiler died on Sunday. Had Mum over for Mother's Day dinner, and the boiler went and we had no heating. So I've got currently no heating. Just had a shower by managing to, the plumber told me how to kind of crank it to make it do hot water, but it basically is like shooting out water at the back of my house the whole time I'm having a shower, so I have to turn it off as soon as I've had a shower. And then hopefully I'll have an up and running one Wednesday, I think. And then Thursday, I've got to take Freckle to the vet. So it's a busy week this week. And then rudely, next week, Tracy is on holiday. So I've got to get all my jobs done this week, because next week I'm going to be packing orders, which I haven't done for a while. Yeah, I like the lilac colour as well. So I don't know if I'm going to use this. I feel like I quite like the beachy theme that I've got going, so I may lose the spring ones for now. I'll stick with this vibe. hopefully some of you have seen my little brainwave while I was away. Thought about doing the little inserts for fonts. So I've done a tester on Friday, even though I wasn't supposed to be at work. I got very overexcited for the Bookworm font. So if you've ordered Bookworm, or if you order Bookworm font today, you will get one of our font cheat sheets with it, and we'll see what the feedback's like before I go ahead and create them for all the other fonts. But so far the response has been quite positive, so I feel like they will be quite useful. Eleminope. I think it will be a busy week this week because we've got to get ready for the 1st is when we officially announce the next theme for the big one. So we've got to get that stuff ready on the website. There's a load of logistical stuff that I need to get ready. We need to finalise designs. Yeah, I think it's going to be a busy old week. As I say, I've got to get ready so that I've done all my jobs for next week so that I can pack orders. I don't think Bookworm would convert easily to a mini font because it's quite narrow. So by the time you've shrunk it down, I don't know that it'll be one that a pen nib will fit nicely into. We've got a different font for Noir, which I think will potentially work better, but we'll see. Just do that one. Yeah, font it's a funny one. They are the ones that everyone seems to really love. And I know I do as well. I mean, the ones that I use the most by far. I'm just trying to peel the backing off of this. Just trying to think what else we have that's exciting to tell you. Oh my. There we go. We will start dispatching on Monday the orders that have received today, but it will probably take a few days, if not longer, to get them all out. but they will begin on Monday. This is Blossom, which is my new favourite. I really like this one. So we went to Sheringham. Can I fit my M in? Let's hope so. Just maybe I can move that. Can probably go over that if I've got a Sharpie, have I? Any of these are Sharpie. I will just colour this M in and then I will read your questions. So I want the style of this spread to be quite doodly, so I thought once I've added the photos in I will just add little scribbles of what we did, where we ate, maybe some doodles. Okay, let's look. Rayma's been busy ordering everything from the bookworm range. Tanya asking about inks. So the plan at the moment is for the inks to be part of a launch, I think, for May. If I can get everything, I'm just turning the lights down a bit more because I'm just conscious that you can't see because it's all flaring off of the photos. So yeah, it will be May at the moment is the plan. And then on Tuesday we went to Wells. Freckle went to the beach for the first time ever on Tuesday. and she loved it, which was adorable. I was a bit worried because she's got luxating patellas. As you know, she had surgery the end of last year, middle to end of last year, on her left patella, but she does need to have surgery on her right patella because it does pop in and out as she's running. But she loved it. She loved the beach. I think the sand was potentially even easier on her legs, because she was just living her best life, trotting along, bless her. She has got very used to everybody stopping to point at her and say, oh, isn't she cute? Isn't she small? Isn't she unusually colouring? So she enjoyed that. She enjoyed the fact that she could come into all the restaurants with us and have all the snacks, and just generally be very spoilt. Let's have a look at your... Oh. These have a pest to do in front of. Go. Where should I write Tuesday? Yeah. So after we've done Book Noir and inks, what would you like to see as our next product focus? Because that is our next planning stage. Is there something that you think we could do that we're not doing, or something that you'd like to see more of, or a theme? Yeah, potentially it will be June's sort of product launch. We've got a fun thing in mind for our mini one, which I can probably share with you all. Haven't looked into the logistics of how we're making it happen yet, so bear with. But the June, hold on, let me check this is right. So April dispatch is pixels, May is that, yeah. So our June dispatch for the mini one will be our 50th mini one theme. So I was thinking it might be quite fun to basically give our subscribers the opportunity to vote on a theme, but to revisit a theme that we've already done. So for example, when we very first started the first sort of 20 odd boxes, was before we started doing the washi tape in-house. So it would be nice to go back and revisit one of those themes that we bought external washi tape and stickers and things for, so that we can redesign. So that was what I was thinking. The very first one was, it was either flamingo or llama. I think it was flamingo. No, it was llama. Llama was June, flamingo was July. And that was 2000, must be 2019. Yeah, it's mental. But we wanted to kind of celebrate it, and we do get asked a lot, oh, could you redo this one? We missed this one. So we thought it might be a fun way of kind of revisiting but redoing, giving the option to you guys to pick. We'll have to do it relatively soon because we're due for ordering those washi soon. So it might be something that we have to sort out potentially even this week and get you guys to vote. But it will be a vote for subscribers probably. If you think that would be fun. Flamingos was a nice theme. Lucky Cat was really popular. I'm trying to think what else we had that we've been asked lots for since we've done it. Llama we've been asked a lot for. I did a geometric one, which was cool. Yeah, there's definitely a load that I'd like to revisit. I am going to come back and add more stuff to these, by the way. But yeah, 50 boxes. It's mental, isn't it? Crazy. Also gives me the option to redo the stencils because I feel like I've learned a lot about stencil design in the last 7 years, and we can add in a fun font which we didn't used to do. I basically need to write myself a big list for next week of things I need to figure out. Is there a font called Flamingo? Is it a flamingo-y font? Flamingo-y. My lobster might have to leave. Yeah, the trouble is with flags as well is that they're very difficult to convert to stencils because, again, they are just squares. And to do like overlying, it all just ends up being complex, I think. What we're going to do for the mini one is we'll put up a poll and we will go with the most popular. So it's not our choice. You know what you need, Carol? You need to find a purple ticket. And then we will make it so. This is so frustrating. I'm sorry, I'm sure this is like watching paint dry, trying to watch me get into the back of a... Oh! There we go. I'm in. Oh, good shout. Where's my craft knife? While I'm sitting here having a fight with this, it's very annoying. Oh, Dawn, you little edge. Ultimate hack. No, it's because my nails are too thick. I can't do it. Yes, we have 2 purple ticket winners. And they both have chosen designs that will form part of our stencil and inks range because they're both quite pattern-y based. So yeah, it's coming. we go. This is Ely. Frog stuff you can share now. That's fine. It's been 7 days since we dispatched it. Froggo. Okay. Oh, Ely is lovely, Carol. We had a very nice little wander around. We went up to the cathedral, but we didn't go in. Well, we went in the doorway. That's about it. Walked around the grounds, and then we had lunch in a really cute little tea room that was dog friendly. Had a delicious sausage roll. It was a nice sort of halfway point just on our way home. And really lucky, the weather held out for us all week. And then we got home and it rained. So it was kind of perfect timing, really. Has everybody downloaded Claire's Koi pen tracker? Just as I'm using my black Koi pen. I love my B5 too, although, confession time, I do also have an A5 journal that is only for me. Don't use it on streams or anything. so that I kind of got out of the habit of journaling if I wasn't filming it, because it felt like it was a waste, because I should film this setup, but it meant that I didn't just sit down and journal just for fun. So I have an A5 one that I use for that, just for playing around, and then my B5, which is my main journal that I use all the time. That's what they say about earn a living doing something you love. Never have a day off. Something like that. Another project for next week is the journals, sort of changing up our journal offer. So if you're thinking you might want to buy a new journal, wait until next week once I've had play, because it's likely that we will be including some freebies with it ongoing on the website. And the reason for that, I can excitedly share with you all now, is that Oops a Daisy journals are now on Amazon. Don't panic. If you buy through the website, you will always get the best deal, and you will get exclusive stuff, which is why I need to change up. I've been away this week and I've been waiting for the Amazon stuff to find out if it would actually happen. But yeah, in order for us to be able to keep making journals and make more colours, we need to reach more people. And when I surveyed, I don't know if you guys remember, a little while back, like when you first were looking for a journal, where did everyone look? What were you looking for? Pretty much everyone said they went to Amazon. Almost, 100%, including myself. So the fact that we weren't available on Amazon and Amazon Prime specifically is a limiting factor. If people don't know about Oops a Daisy, they're not going to go out of their way to find us, and they're not going to be happy to wait for postage, because we're all very impatient and we all love Amazon Prime. So we have been accepted to sell on Amazon. It's a ridiculously long process for me setting up the account and getting it all confirmed, but it's all a go now. I'm in the process of having the brand confirmed. We have copyright protection, trademark, that's what I'm looking for, on Oops a Daisy, pending. So they're now on Amazon. So if you search Oops a Daisy journal, you will see our journals. But what I want to make sure is that you always get the best deal on our website. So that's my project for next week, because I don't want our customers to be disappearing off to Amazon, because the lovely people at Amazon do take a hefty chunk, but it's really just to make sure that we can carry on making lots of different journal designs, really. So yes, I hope to make more designs. We're just sort of in the tentative process of how does this work before I go ahead and order anything else. Basically, it's complicated. So yeah, Alex says clever people always go to Amazon looking first. Yes, absolutely. Tammy says sounds good, thinking about getting my second half of the journal ordered soon. So yeah, hold fire on that. I'm hoping to have it sorted by the end of the week. It's on my to-do list. Joanne says, are there going to be more journal designs? Yes, there will be more journal designs. We need to decide which and what colours. Alex asks, how does it work? Do you still dispatch yourself or do you supply Amazon warehouse? So originally we were going to supply ourselves, this is what I mean by this being a learning curve. Everything you do with Amazon, there's quite a few hoops to jump through. So we had to first get the account authorized for us to sell, then realized that we couldn't sell anything without getting a what's called a GTIN number, which has to be registered. It's like a barcode number, but there's a national registry, so we have to then get those in order to upload products. So then we did that. Then the photography all needs to be completely different because the main photo needs to be a picture of a journal with no background. So then we had to get those sorted. Still trying to work on getting the description sorted. It's quite clunky how we do it. And originally we were going to do it all from here. So a bit like eBay or Etsy, that they would get the order and then they would send the order to us and we dispatch it. The problem with that was that if you do it that way, I don't know if you've ever shopped on Amazon and seen a product and it's not really obvious what the price is. You don't have the price next to the name of the product, and that is called the buy box. You don't get the buy box until you've either got lots of reviews, this is very simplifying it, or if you ship by fulfilled by Amazon, which means that you send stuff to their warehouse and they send it out. So we were going to do fulfilled by merchant. We then decided fulfilled by Amazon would be better, because if we go fulfilled by Amazon, we get the buy box, but we also get Prime, which means I know when I'm looking for stuff on Amazon, I filter by Prime because I'm really impatient. So I think other people will do as well. So we've had to then pack all of our products, add barcodes to it, send them to Amazon. They've been received, they've been uploaded, so now they're available Amazon Prime. That's taken weeks to get to this point. Yeah, that's where we're at. But my next project is to sort out what we're doing with journals on our website, and then after that we might think about new designs, but we've got to make sure that they are things that are broad ranging. I don't mind green. It's not my favourite. I think we would have to survey and find out how popular a frog-based journal would be. Not that I don't trust you guys at all. I always listen to you. But one person really wanting something isn't enough justification for us to order 300 of them that then get stuck in our HQ, and I've made that mistake previously. So I'm trying to be better at like properly surveying, is there a demand for it, before we spend money on it. And the journals are such a long old process from design to actually having them to sell. We need to make sure that it would be, but you know, they may be. We've got lots of shouts for pink when we did the Stephanie. People were very vocal about pink, and then it was one of the slowest selling ones. So at the moment they are only available Amazon UK, but once we start selling more, they will then be shipped to the other Amazon stores, and then they will be able to do them Amazon Europe and Amazon America. So there's potential that is a way around, so that we can supply our journals to our customers overseas more easily. Amazon do take a nice chunk, so it's more for us of a way to find customers than it is a way to make a ton of money or profit, because by the time you've taken the Amazon fees out of it, yeah, it's got to be covering costs. Let's say it is a complicated old process, but it's kind of one of those things, if we are able to find a customer base on Amazon, it means that we can justify buying the amount we need to get more colours in and sell them from HQ. So it's kind of like a necessary evil, if you get me. Oh god, there's lots of chatting happening. Yeah, if you can avoid Amazon and order directly from the small business, Tanya, you're totally right, because they do any of those sites, not just Amazon, to be fair. Amazon are actually not the worst. Etsy are much worse for taking fees. Amazon get a bad rep. Etsy don't even send them for you. They just take their cash. Yeah, the rest of the ... ones are all on the website. Yeah, they will be ones that we won't get more of the ... ones as we've moved to a different manufacturer. On the whole, everyone seems to much prefer the faux leather to linen, including myself, I have to say. Yes, I do exactly the same, Tanya. And also for not on the high street, browse, find the supplier, go directly to them. Yes, if you reviewed for us on Amazon, you absolutely would push us up the ranking. I don't know if you can leave a review if you haven't purchased. I honestly have no idea, but if you are able to, that would be incredible, because it is a competitive old field on there. And at the moment we've only got our 8 designs on there and limited stock, because I didn't want to send like a shed ton of journals to Amazon, and then they also charge you for holding their stock. So if I send them all there and they're all just sat there, then I get charged for that. We want people to come to the website, but what I'm hoping is that if you look on Amazon, if you find us on Amazon, you'll get like one of our little stencils in with the journal, and it'll make you then go, oh yeah, I want to go to Ipsa Daisy, and then find us, and then yeah, that's the plan. Awareness is step 1. Oh, you can leave a review. Amazing. Yeah, I mean, that would 100% help. Anything that adds credibility. You always wonder when you're buying something that you've never heard of before. I feel like it might be one of those like once we get a bit of momentum situation, hopefully. I think you can probably say in the review as well, bought directly through the website, but love the product or something, so that it's obvious why you're not a verified review, which is the ones where you've bought through Amazon. I think that's fine. I think other companies do that. Thank you, Gemma. That's amazing. Appreciated. Yeah, we've included like a little barcode that brings them over, and they have to sign up to the um, newsletter in order to receive their discount. So hopefully people will be aware of us. Thank you, Tanya. Appreciate it. You lot are amazing. I've got to actually go on tomorrow and take down the listings because they're supposed to have bullet points. This is the fun of Amazon. You make changes and it takes like 2 days for them to show, and I've added bullet points, which is what you're supposed to do, and they weren't showing, so I had to go onto their chat thing and spoke to someone, and he was like, oh yeah, I can't really see why they're not working. What you'll need to do is delete all the listings, wait 24 hours, and then upload the listings with exactly the same wording, and hopefully it should fix the glitch. I'm like, oh, that is not a painful process. So that's on my list of things to do this week as well. So if you're looking and you see that they've disappeared tomorrow, that is why. It's not that we've disappeared off of Amazon. But as long as we've got the same Amazon number, any reviews or information or anything on there will still be attached to it. It will just get reattached when we re-upload it. Apparently the way to fix it is to delete it, wait 24 hours and do it again. The equivalent of turning it off and turning it back on again, I think. All the things I'm learning. It's definitely quite cool to see our stuff on Amazon though. It's like we're a real company. I'm a real boy. Sorry if this is really dull for me to watch me colour in letters. Hopefully, yeah. Ah, thank you, Claire. Basically, it's all stuff of like, I want to make more journals, but we can't make more journals if we can't sell the journals that we've already got, because they take up a lot of room in HQ and there's only so much room. So just trying to think of other avenues to kind of get to customer, so that I can make more journals in different colours. Okay, nearly there. Anyone got a time check for me? I can also have a little looky and see where we're at with stock for things if anyone's interested or planning on going online later. Five plus one, perfect. I'll finish what I'm doing. And then we've got a VIP live stream at 2, and we have the general launch at 6 today. So it's a busy day today. This week I had my very first deep fried Cadbury's cream egg from a chip shop in Holt, and it was amazing. Would recommend. I also had lobster and crab and oysters in chroma. I had steak. All the delicious things. What's annoying is I could really do with the 5cm blossom that is the VIP stencil to write across the top, and I forgot to bring one home with me, so I might have to leave it and do it when I've got one. There. It's coming soon, Jem. One more week. So I'm going to add in some doodles. So for example, we went to Wales and we went to, what else is on that North Norfolk coast? Wales. We went somewhere before Wales. So this kind of thing is what I was thinking, just like doodles and highlights of what my trip was so that I can remember it all, and what we got up to. I think the photos help for this kind of spread, and although I'm rubbish at remembering to use my sprocket, I definitely think it's needed. So I quite like it. I think it's cute. It needs maybe it was Holcombe we might have gone to, you know. I think we might have gone to Holcombe. What's at Holcombe? We went somewhere and then we ended up at Wells. I think we went to Holcombe, and then is the beach really stony? Maybe. I can't remember. because we wanted a non-stony beach for the doggo. Yeah, thank you for journaling with me today, guys. It's been really fun. I'm going to go grab a drink, charge my phone quickly. Oh, let me just double check with any, oh, it is Sandy. Any products that are out of stock in case anyone wants to know. We have a little looky. Coronation stickers are gone. Bookworm holographic vinyl has gone. I think we're okay for everything else at the moment. Half of the stock of the other stickers is all gone. We had double the amount of those, so it would be sold out if it hadn't stocked up. Half the washies have gone. Oh, nearly all of the stock apart from bookworm and coronation stickers, we do have stock of the other things. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna go and I will see you in an hour. Bye bye bye. Lots of love.